I'm Steve with Riggins Family Farm, Cambridge, Iowa. It is November, and we are looking at perennial pastures and native prairie where we raise our grass-fed beef. These are the cone flowers he was talking about. Yeah, and these are just fun to pull apart all the time anyway when I'm out here with them.
I think I read on the list wild bergamot. I love the smell when you crush those heads.
Yeah, so I guess that's something else I observed too when the cattle were out here. The smell was pretty incredible. It's totally different than to be out there because they were crushing so many things and doing things differently.
That's really interesting. So come spring, what are you hoping to see? How will you measure if it's been a success?
I just want to see something come back. You know, right now it feels like everything's gone. So I just want to see something come back and see if it comes back more vigorously. Obviously, it's going to depend on if it's too cold or warm of a spring, wet spring, all that stuff. I'm going to have a few years out here to really get a baseline. But I just want to see what comes back and how vigorous it comes back.
Sure.
And if areas that they grazed harder come back better, or if they come back worse, like where we have water over there, you'll see they're grazed more. Some areas I just had them trample them to get them out and back because it was getting so hot. It was before it got really, really hot, but there's no shade out here, so I want to make sure we moved them back up to where we could get them at least out of the heat. But it never stayed as hot back here either. Just like the wind's not as bad, it stayed cooler back here too. Plus the really tall grass they could get down in and tuck down in, and that seemed to keep them cooler as well.
Yeah, good point.
So I hadn't thought of that part either, although it's beautiful.
In terms of wildlife, have you noticed any sort of anything out here that you hadn't seen before? Birds or
a lot more hawks than I've ever seen. Bobolinks in the cool season for the first time. We had a lot of those this year. We've never seen those before. Lots of varieties of songbirds and things out here I've not seen. Our pheasant population's off the charts.
I bet.
For the most part, you see a lot of these scare the hell out of me every time. Every freaking time I'm moving cows, they scare me.
They just explode.
Yes. Yeah. So lots of nesting birds. We've seen some burrowing owls.
Oh, cool.
Which have been cool. My daughter swears she heard a badger out here. I've no proof of that, but she played me a recording. It did sound like a badger, so it's possible. Everything would look like this.
Yeah.
So this time of year, even any of those other plants are so far down and dormant, all you really see is big blue stem for the most part.
Big blue stem. What's that? Or smaller, redder stuff out there?
It's, well, there's also a little blue stem out here, but I think this is more the Indian
grass?
Yeah, I think so. And you'll see this stuff sort of like it's migrating a little in the cool season, and the cool season's migrating a little back, and I'm good with that to see what lasts and what doesn't last. So I think we can almost take advantage of the full acreage here if we can really hit those cover crops right.
Cool.
So that's the dream anyway, and just become sort of a closed loop of everything just right here. I mean, 200 acres sounds huge to someone who doesn't have it, but out here it's tiny, you know, so it's like it's great to have. It's not big enough and it's too big. I just think it's, we don't want more. We just want to make this more financially viable for the next generation. And, you know, it's not all, it's got to be able to pay bills, but we're doing this more because I just like seeing this too.
Yeah.
You know, I like seeing how it should look and what you can diversify, and it's not just row crop. I'm just tired of cash crop stuff. If we can get out of that more. Yes, I could see us doing more that way, but I don't ever see us being seeded down.
Sure.
I like the idea of changing and trying different things and trying different species and just see how it works.
Okay.